Hey guys, so I'm doing a tag today. This is the My Booktube story tag, and it was very kindly started by Bunny Capes, and I really enjoyed her video and what she's trying to do. Basically, she knows that people would like to start their own booktube channel, but for whatever reason don't know whether they're shy or they just don't know if it's for them. So she wants booktubers to basically tell their story and hopefully encourage those people to join. And I really enjoyed her video, and then I've watched loads of my favourite booktubers tell their story, and then I saw Sue Morrow's video and I commented, and she basically told me to consider myself tagged. So I thought I'd better get and do this. So it's only 2 questions, and the first question is, how did you come to booktube? Why did you start making bookish videos? Basically, I've always been a reader, but I wasn't involved in any sort of bookish community in any way. It was just sort of a solo activity that I did. But then I read the Twilight books. I've seen quite a few people say that that's where their booktube story started, but it's true for me too. I read the Twilight books, and I had never read anything in that genre before, and I got really into it, and it made me consider reading more. So I basically googled, similar books, paranormal books, teen YA books, those sort of things, so I could find similar things. And that in turn led me to Goodreads. So I started using Goodreads more, finding books in their like Listopia lists. I found that very helpful. And then when I would find a book, I would then type the title and the author into Google, and then that one day brought up YouTube videos. So I started watching people's reviews, and then that led to watching book hauls and all this. And some of the first people that I came across were Priscilla at the Readables, of course, Deborah's Book Cafe, and Danny Marks, and they're all really different booktubers. Like Danny Marks is hilarious. Deborah's Book Cafe reads really widely. She reads YA, adult, and like everything in between. And Priscilla's videos are just so glossy and finished. So already I saw a big variation in videos, and I probably watched them for about a year or so, and it opened up a whole new sort of area of books. I was loving it, and then basically I thought, well, I read all the time. Why can't I share my opinions? I'm really passionate about books. I'd love to get my opinions out there, but I was very reluctant to do it because I am a naturally very, very shy person. I I really am. I don't like meeting new people in places. I'm very introvert, so basically filming myself and putting myself on the internet was a really, really scary concept for me. But it was the Easter holidays in 2011 when I was just on my computer, and I thought I could record a video. If I don't like it, I don't have to upload it. And I did. It wasn't a huge success, but it wasn't a total flop either. No one sort of hated on me. Um, and I just took it as sort of a learning curve. I thought, well, this is a process. I can't go in straight away and be successful at something. So I just kept uploading. And I think what helped was because I was so passionate about books, I did want to get my opinions out there. So finding all these great people and wanting to do what they did, but maybe do it my own way, was good. I was enjoying it, and also you do get to meet great people. So it was awesome. I wouldn't consider myself a veteran at this at all. Um, so that's why I really started making them, just because I wanted to. I wanted to become part of this community, but also at the time I didn't have anyone to talk to about these books I was reading, because all of my friends, while some of them are readers, weren't reading what I was reading. Like my best friend reads crime books. She really likes Tess Gerritsen and Dean Koontz and all them, but I don't read them. So we didn't really have a comparison to talk about it. So I thought this was a great way to discuss books with people, and that's then 2 months after starting my YouTube channel, I then started my blog, because that was another way of talking to people about books that I was reading, people with similar mindsets about books. So it was really great. So the second question is, and more importantly, why do you stay? What do you get out of your channel? What keeps you posting? What keeps me posting? What do I get out of it? It's just a way to channel what I'm reading. I mean, I think I read all these books. Surely I could do something constructive with it, do something with it instead of just reading them and putting them back on the shelf. So I think I get that out of it. But plus, you really do make friends, people that you may never ever meet in person because they're in a completely different place to you. But you still are really close to them because the thing that you're talking about is books, and it sort of unites you whether you have the same opinion or whether your opinions differ. People in the booktube community will always just listen to your opinion, whether they agree with it or not. They will say, but they will never sort of bash you for it. I know a lot of people that are afraid to upload because their videos won't get a lot of views. Like I said before, my first video didn't get like hardly any views, but I still did it because I found that actually I could do it. Whether when I was doing it for myself, I wasn't doing it for subscribers or views, but those were wonderful when they came. And I know someone who did start a channel and they were really disappointed that their channel didn't get loads of subscribers or views, and they closed their channel, but they didn't stick at it for very long. So I just think you've got to stick with it. I don't edit my videos because, well, I can't. I could learn, I could download software, but for me the time consumingness of it isn't worth it. So I don't edit. I don't think it's necessary. So just do what you want with your videos. But I would say definitely do it because you will get a resounding positive response. I have never had anything nasty said to me. Well, that's a lie. I had my first horrible, really nasty comment about 2 months ago, and it did knock me for six. I got quite upset. I did think about, oh, should I post anymore, because this person hit on something that I was very sensitive about, and I didn't respond to it. I reported it as spam, and I think it was like a troll, not an actual member of the booktube community. But it did upset me and it did knock me, and I did think about not continuing. But then I thought, why should this person stop me doing something that I really enjoy? I have friends in this community. There's no way that I'm gonna leave. So that's why I keep posting. I have friends here. I genuinely enjoy doing it, and also the more you post, the more people are sort of do see your videos and they do think, oh, I want to do this. And so the booktube community as a whole is constantly expanding. So I'm not going to leave because I could miss all these great people joining. So really, all I can say is, if it's even thought, like, if even if you thought about it, it has crossed your mind to join this great community, just put yourself out there. I didn't do an introduction video, and I deeply regret not doing an introduction video. I just threw myself in doing a review. I wish I hadn't done that. I wish that I did have an introduction video, but I don't. But oh well, just see if you like it. You can always leave. You don't have to stick to it. You're under no obligation to do it. But if you think you'd like to, definitely do it. So that was my booktube story. Not particularly interesting, but I thought I'd better do it. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the booktube community soon.